Greetings! It is I, Nerdyjojo, from the far out year 2024. I know some of you have already celebrated the new year. And to you who have already celebrated it, of course, I wanna thank you, or say I hope you had a great start of 2025. Jojo, I have a job of watching this stream for Rechan. Oh, okay, well, you'll do your best, I'm sure. Anyways, Nerdy, I made a memorial today for a VTuber model of a streamer I watch. It had cheesecake. It had cheesecake? Go watch that stream instead. They got cheesecake. I have no cheesecake. I have no cheesecake to offer. Yes, we had fireworks. Yeah. Some of yous have already celebrated the new year. However, I am still stuck in the year 2024. Long time no see. AA batteries, welcome, welcome. I guess I should welcome everyone. Welcome Kale, welcome welcome Patricia. I butchered your name again. Oh, Sofa is here too. Welcome everyone, and Mooey, welcome, welcome. New year, new Jojo. Not quite. I am still the same Jojo as I currently was. New year, new Jojo. New year, no Jojo. I got cat mouth now. New year, new Jojo. Ah. New year, new Jojo. I got the cat mouth out. Is that good enough for new Jojo? I'm from the future with Pookie. Yeah, some of you guys are from the future. Kill, maybe. I'm not having an identity crisis. It's acceptance. That's unexpected. It was kale, not the vegetable. And now it is kale, maybe the veg. We're just accepting. That's fine. Anyways, when the Q&As start, probably whenever. I also now I did set up a Q&A for in the stream as well. I did set up a Q&A in the stream as well. We already got one question, and it's, have you ever eaten eyebrows? I have never eaten eyebrows. I have not eaten eyebrows, I can assure you of that. I knew it looked different. Yeah. You also have come with the batteries. I see that. Thank you. We need batteries. We needed them. 2024 doesn't have the same as efficient of electrical grid, so we desperately need the batteries. We desperately need the batteries. Anyways, well, I still made a mode for the other streamers and started the chat with Mio. Wait, batteries are a Farina fan too? They're also a Farina fan? We got 2 Farina fans? That's amazing. I am also a Farina enjoyer. I'm also a Farina enjoyer. Anyways, once again, I think I'll just shrink back down to the normal size if you guys don't mind. I should make a toggle that allows me to just go straight into everyone's faces without having to go in and actually change the size. Oh, we got lots going on. It's hard to keep up with chat sometimes. Wait, there's another question. Arms. No, I have not eaten arms. I have not eaten arms. Unless we mean like the arms on a gummy bear. In which case I have eaten the arms on the gummy bear. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna look at the Q&A for a second. so you guys can put stuff in there if you want. We have lots of plans today. I want to keep up with you guys. I want to keep up with you guys. There's a lot. There's a lot. Lot to keep up with. Anyways, yeah. We're talking about Farina. Yep. Has Farina rerun recently? Saving for her weapon, yeah. Anyways. It's a good day. It's a good day. What else? What else? Yeah, we I didn't really have much of a plan. Well, I had a plan, but I can't say it was a necessarily good plan. I can't say it was a necessarily good plan. Anyways, so as you know, I have the plan to have, oh geez, where was I going with this? My plan for today is as followed. First things first. Oh, that's my brother. brother PNG jump scare. I was wondering what that box was, and that's my brother, so I'm just gonna hide him away. I'm just gonna hide him away. I don't need him there. He's not here today. I'm saving for her. Doesn't she have a rerun soon? Farina? Yeah, I would assume so. Archons tend to run back to back. So Zhongli ran this time. Malvika's running in the next patch, and then we're gonna get Venti, the Raiden Shogun, and all of them soon, I think. Y'all, Hu Tao won't be voiced in Lantern Run. She's not gonna be voiced in Lantern Run. No! That's terrible. Are there gonna be many voice actors in the Lantern Ride event or no? I'm just asking, you know, for a friend, and that friend is me. I want to know if there's gonna be voice actors in the Lantern Ride. I don't like reading. Okay, well that might be a bad way to put it, but anyways, so as you guys probably know, we were I put out there and I asked you guys to send in your marshmallows. So of course, marshmallows are anonymous questions that you guys can ask me, and I am very happy to answer them. And I am also happy with the response we got, because we got 17 responses in total. And of course, some of these questions will be opened up to you guys as well. So this first one, I don't know who sent in basically any of these. Okay, well, there's a couple that I could probably guess which one of you did it, to be completely honest. Based on the question itself, I could probably guess who did it, but I'm not gonna say who I think it is, just in case I get it wrong, you know? Anyways, wait, Raiden ran, then Zhongli, then Malvika, then Farina. Oh, so Raiden's already run. Okay. Yeah, we'll be expecting a Venti rerun soon as well. Yeah. More than before, but not a lot. Okay, well, that's fine. They're trying to get everything sorted out, and I'm looking forward to the day when everything's sorted out and all the characters will be voiced again. Jojo, I'm sunburnt and my name means fire, so I technically burnt myself, and my sister's names means sun. So did she burn me or did I burn myself? I mean, you probably got too close to your sister. Technically it was her, but it was also you. Oh, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, first question, will I be purchasing the Hu Tao's outfit, which includes glasses, for only glasses account? And the answer is probably yes to that, but I will be waiting for until I actually get Hu Tao before I do that. This only glasses is not short in the pyro department. We are not short in the pyro department. We are going to have a substantial amount of pyro characters on that account. It's going to be the most dominant element overall, but Hu Tao is probably going to be one of the best DPSs we can get a hold of for this account, so you know what? It might very well be a blessing in disguise. It might very well be a blessing, because we do... If we're going to be able to clear this account, we are going to need some solid DPS characters, and Hu Tao definitely fits that bill. Okay, we also missed a lot of stuff. You're going to have to guess mine. Oh, I'm gonna have to guess. That's not good. So then Venti after Farina. Quite possibly. I don't know what order they're gonna come in. But Venti hasn't had a rerun in a while, so I don't want to wait for Farina. You probably won't have to wait too long. You probably won't have to wait too long. Like I said, Archons usually run back to back, so we know Malvika's running. Farina and Venti are still needing a rerun, so you might have to wait through a Venti rerun, though. And Hu Tao is good with Emily, yeah. Yeah. She's gonna have to be a burning DPS on the account. I guess that will kind of defeat the purpose of having Amber, though, which is gonna be kind of sad, but that's okay. It's really weird because Hu Tao isn't even a banner in the patch as far as I know. Not in this patch, no, she's not getting a rerun. Last year she got a rerun during Lantern Rite, but she didn't get one this year. She didn't get one this year. Honestly, fair. And she's not on the Chronicle either, so... But I don't think they'd ever put Hu Tao on the Chronicle because she is highly sought after. Like, despite everything, she is still probably one of the best DPS in the game. I'm gonna have to actually learn how to properly use Hu Tao if I'm gonna use her on the account, though. Hu Tao definitely has a lot of quirks about her. Also, Happy New Year's. Already 2025 in your country. Welcome, Milk Forger, I guess. Milk? Welcome. It is not 2025 in Canada, I can tell you that much for sure. Also, Nerdy, I have a suggestion which weapon Lord Sangha de Bay can carry. Can I say it here, or should I put it somewhere on the Discord? You can put it here, but put it in the Discord as well, because that's definitely going to be a lot easier for me to handle. It's going to be a lot easier for me to handle. Also, Bald Crapica... I know who you're talking. Hi, Jojo. New viewer here. First time catching one of your streams. Welcome, Jacob. 7812. 7,812. Can I just call you Jacob? Probably just gonna call you Jacob. She's getting the Shenhe treatment. Getting a skin, but not on the banner. Oh, geez, you're right. She's on Chronicle. Shenhe is on Chronicle, though, isn't she? Yeah, she is. She's on Chronicle. She is, right? Am I getting this wrong? It's weird to main a character as a support, because that's me with big furry. Yeah. I mean, Farina can do damage and she can support, so who cares? It's main whatever character you want. You could main Layla if you wanted to. There was a very brief time where I was sitting there and I saw Layla and she was like on 95% of my teams trying to craft anything for the Spiral Abyss sucked, and I was like, okay, can't use Yoimi and Nayaka together because they both want Layla on the team. And I was in there, I said, it's like, am I accidentally a Layla main? Main the supports if you want to main the supports. Anyways, where was I going with this? Jojo, I bought a Miku figurine for $60. Yay. Gotta get that good old Miku in there. What do you want to know? Your local Hu Tao main. That's a lot of questions. She likes charge attacks and her C1 is good for that, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have too many questions about Hu Tao at the moment, but I'll keep that in mind, Patricia. I'll keep that in mind. um, you mean main a support character or main a character, but use the... Yeah, it's just Jacob is fine. Chat's moving really fast. I'm having a hard time keeping up, especially since you guys are typing paragraphs. It's a wall. It's a wall of text. No, I'm not complaining. I love the interaction. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate it. And I truly appreciate the fact that you're chatting with me, and I love it. But walls of text my brain can't handle. My brain cannot compute. We gotta... Jacob, you're gonna love us. Yeah, sure. Gonna love the chaos, and that's okay. I love the chaos, too. But the walls of text... Okay, but seriously, she is on Chronicle. What I mean is she got her skin last year and wasn't on the banner, which is what happened with Hu Tao right now. Yeah, I do remember. Shenhe has a really nice skin. She has a nice skin. There's a part of me that almost wants to pull for Shenhe because, I have Ayaka and she wouldn't mind having a Shenhe as a support. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But this literally might be my only chance. On my main account, just to be clear, on my main account. Double, I hope the best of luck when you're wishing for Farina as a Farina mania. Give them your Farina luck. I will not give you my Farina luck because I lost the 50-50 twice to her. I lost the 50-50 twice to her, so don't take my Farina luck. I have terrible Farina luck. Dory can carry HP weapon like the portable chainsaw and the bell. Great stat stick, but she prefers ER. Next is the ER Claymore. Favonius, the Sumeru Kaftamol, but there's one superior weapon. Oh, for Dory, yes. Let me know. Well, Jojo, if you get Sit Lolly, you don't need to share. Sit. Fair enough, fair enough. I actually started building Diona because I wanted another cryo shield. In the end, Ayaka doesn't really need a strong shield. Layla got a good shield. She's better with Yoimiya. And then Ayaka didn't need a strong shield necessarily because if you're playing Ayaka right, basically everything is going to be frozen. So she doesn't need the strong shield. Chaos mentioned. Yeah, Chaos mentioned. Dory's passive makes it so she recovers 5 energy per 100% ER, so if you put her on Sacrificial, she can probably trigger the passive enough to recover up to 20 energy. Yeah, Dory is pretty energy hungry. That will require me to get Sacrificial at some point, but, at least it's not Favonius Sword. I have terrible luck with Favonius Sword, but Sacrificial Great Sword, I was able to get a fair number of those. Shenhe is goated, yeah. I won 50-50, but that's good. I'm glad you won the 50-50. That's good to hear. The 50-50 is very hard to win. Do you see me doing the 100? Yeah, I do. I see that a lot. There's a lot of those. Maybe I'll add one as well. Probably couldn't even... Yeah. We should let Jojo move on to the next marshmallow question. Yeah. I need to get going. We only have 17, but that doesn't mean that I should sit here and wait. But anyways, Hu Tao will probably be getting her. Won't purchase the skin until after I have her, though. Won't purchase the skin until after I have her. What is your favorite Genshin region in Genshin? Mondstadt, Leeway, etc. So I guess this lets me pick, you know, whichever one I want. Which one do you guys like? I, for one, think my favorite is Mondstadt. I like the city in Mondstadt, but Fontaine's probably... Maybe Fontaine is first. Maybe Fontaine is first. Yeah. Mine are Fontaine and Inazuma. Yeah, get involved. What are your guys' favorite regions? I like Fontaine and Mondstadt. I think those ones are good. I just enjoy them. it's nice to have a really, really simple Fontaine because Farina lives there. Also a good one, yeah. Also a very good region. Yeah. Lean towards Fontaine and Subaru. Subaru is really pretty. It's got a lot to do though. It's got a lot to do. It's a big region. It won't be a problem to build Dory. Level her burst, ER Sands, HP Goblet, and healing bonus circlet. Yeah. That requires me getting Dory first on the account. Mondstadt was the epilogue, so I think we're going back there. I also love the architecture, yeah. There has been mentions. I don't know how much you know. I don't know a ton, but there has been mentions of a city that is north of Mondstadt. There's a city north of Mondstadt, that is part of Mondstadt. It's a port like Leeway. So I'm hoping we get to see that. I don't remember what it is. Anyways. Look at all those hundreds. I'm glad you're enjoying the 100%. Yeah, so Mondstadt or Fontaine probably are my favorites. I think they're both really nice regions. They're also not huge. Like, compared to Sumeru, Fontaine is a fair bit smaller, which is kind of nice. Dorman's Port. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'll just believe you that's what it's called. But I feel like that's about right. How do you feel about the 4 stars next banner? Bennett, Kachina, and what's her name? Diona. I think we see too much Bennett sometimes. Like, they're not bad characters. None of them are bad characters. But they're also like not your great. But like I said, or I didn't say this, but Malvika kind of relies on having Natlan characters in her party, so it makes sense that there's Kachina. And Auron was just released too recently, so yeah. I don't know. Not the best banners, I suppose, but honestly, it could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse. Actually, maybe not. Like, only one of them will really work with Malvika. Who's running with Malvika? Oh, Sitlali. And Sitlali is basically gonna do what Diona does. Except I don't know if she heals, but we won't worry about that. Either way, banner, not perfect, but not much we can do about that. Next question. This one's a bit of a doozy. How would you feel about doing another blank challenge? I love the concept. I love the guy who made the first one, but I love the new spins. So I want to see where you go with your ideas. Or do you have any ideas for other Genshin runs? Okay. That's a good question. I like doing glasses only. But I feel like if I start another one, it's gonna be too much for me to handle. Keep in mind that I'm a one-person show. I edit and film and record everything myself. And even just glasses only is a lot for me to handle. So I probably don't think I would be doing another one. Eyeballs only. Eyeballs only. That's just called my main account. That's just my main account. Is it just me personally, or I don't like Mav's gameplay? She's literally my name, Fire, but I don't like her gameplay, and that matters to me when I pull, so I won't be pulling. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. If you don't vibe with a character's gameplay, don't pull for them, even if they're meta. You don't have to pull for them. or even if they might be meta. You don't have to pull for them. Just enjoy the characters that you want to enjoy. I've said this many times in the past, and I'll say it again. This was my question, so child. Yeah. I'm glad to see you sent in a question. It is a good question. And I would be interested in doing more challenge runs, of course. But I don't know if I would start one before I finish the one I have. That, or I'm going to have to get someone to help me do editing and stuff. And I don't think I make a comfortable amount of money to hire an editor, in my opinion. This channel is... I don't think we're able to support an editor at this point. So no Kaya, dilute damage Kaya. Okay, so it's going to be everyone except the people who wear eye patches. That means no official, no Beto. Who else wears eye patches? Lots of people, I suppose. Anyways, would I like to? Yes. Do I have ideas that I would love to try, but I'm not confident that I would be able to finish them all because I'm a one-person party or a one-person show at this point, and it is already way too much for me to handle sometimes. Yeah. I'd love to. I would absolutely love to come up with more challenge ideas, and I have a couple that I'm like, that would be fun, but I'm not sure if I could handle it. Beto actually wears it to further sight. Yeah. Okay. But I think somewhere in the lore says that Kaya's eye actually isn't that bad because of Diluc. It's, he just wears it to mock him. I think I read that somewhere. Faster. Hello Marv as well. I saw you, but I haven't said anything. Hello, welcome. I'm just drinking some boba tea real quick. Fischl is Delulu, and we love her. I honestly love Fischl. I love her. I love her a lot. If I could be a character in Genshin, not gonna lie, I'd want to be Fischl. Not gonna lie, I want to be Fischl. If I was just randomly a character in Genshin, I would want to be Fischl. I think she is so pretty, and I like her bird. I like Oz. I am perfectly fine with the fact that I might be seen as the Lulu by the majority of the community, and by the majority, I mean everyone. I mean everyone. I could believe that about Kaya. Yeah. Kaya, like, I'm pretty sure I read that in the lore somewhere, that his eye, well, it was damaged. It wasn't that bad overall. And that, he mostly wears it just to mess with Diluc, because what else does he do? You know, other than, sneaking around doing nice things. Kaya... Okay, can we talk about Kaya for a second? It's a goofy thing. So, let's say Kaya is the prison guard at a prison for whatever reason. So, Kaya would be that prison guard that if you want something while you're working or while you're living in the prison, you go to him, he gets it for you. He'd be that guy. He'd be that guy. He'd be that guy in a prison situation. He'd be the guy that could get you things in a prison. Yeah, anyways. I love Delulu people because I'm so Delulu. Yeah. I want to be Farina. Yeah. Being Farina would probably be pretty nice too. Everyone would just give you cake, wouldn't she? Where are the marshmallows I sent? I mean, I got 17 and I got like the first 3, so... Speaking of which, now I can't be sure. Are you bald IRL? Are bald Jojo? I'm almighty Jojo not Siwa Queen. Are you bald IRL is the question. Like the Chicago Guard. Quite possibly. I don't actually know, but either way. Okay. Question. Am I bald IRL? No. I have hair. I have dark hair. Long hair. It goes down to, you know, a little below my shoulders. I have hair. And if you do not believe me, I used to be face cam, and there are still clips of, on my YouTube Shorts page of me face cam streaming. So, yes, you can even see my real hair, my real face. What? A flesh? Real flesh? Oh, wow. I think this is, yeah. Absolutely. That was fast. Yeah. You just said it, and, oh, we got a goodbye. Bye. Goodbye, AA batteries. I guess you're leaving. We appreciate you coming and hanging out. We appreciate you coming and hang out. Anyways, so, not bald. There is evidence that I am not bald. Because I used to be face cam. I'm going hunting. Hunting for what? Maybe I don't want to know. Going back 7 years in YouTube Shorts. Oh, you guys are looking for the YouTube Shorts with my actual face on them. It's not going to be 7 years. It's like 2 years tops. It's like 2 years tops. Why do people have flesh? Good question. Why do people have flesh? I see you. You're so pretty. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. I see people are muscles. Muscles is pretty. Seeing people as muscles is pretty. Stardew Valley. Yeah, I started as Stardew Valley. I found it. Oh my god, she has hair. I have hair. Oh my god, she has hair. Love that game. Yeah, I started as a Stardew Valley streamer on Twitch. And, yeah. I've developed a lot since then. Now I'm a VTuber. Anyways, suppose the next question. Do you have hair? Also, same person as the last question if I have to guess. And same answer. Yes, I have hair. I have hair. It's hard to believe. Yes, I know, but I have hair. I don't think so. Well, you can think whatever you want, but the evidence is there to prove you contrary, so I don't see any hair. Okay, well, as I said, believe what you want. Believe what you will. Nerdy, I'm done with the artifacts weapon guide, which is part of your Discord. Should I put it on? There's a part of me that says in the Genshin build section. Yeah, I think Genshin build section is where you would put that in the Discord. Thank you for putting that together. I'll make sure I'll pay attention to it when I finally get Dory on the Only Glasses account. What is hair? Good question. What is hair? It's stuff that grows. If you hit shorts and oldest, she has hair. Yeah, I have hair. Don't worry about it, though. Let them think what they want. Are you alive? Same person again, clearly. Alive? That's a good question. That's a good question. I cannot confirm nor deny if I am alive. I'm just checking something real quick. Okay, anyways. I fixed the thing. I don't have hair, you ate yours. That's probably something that you shouldn't be doing. But, you know what? Live your best life. And if your best life is eating your own hair, which is, you know what? I regret saying that, actually. I regret saying that. Jojo seems dead to me, yeah. I cannot confirm nor deny if I am alive or deceased. Diagnosis deceased. Diagnosis deceased. I am deceased. Okay. And one more, probably also the same person. I'm saying that because I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Finally, my questions, yeah. And we still have 10 more questions after this. Some of them are more serious than others. To be clear, I did take a look at these before because I had to, you know, gather them all. So I'm not being particularly surprised by any of the questions that I've gotten. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. Who's your favorite Vocaloid? What's the oh, noes for? Me seeming deceased? If that's it, I appreciate the fact that you are so oh, noes about it. If it's about Vocaloid, then it's not. Me, Kaito. Yeah. She transitions into VTuber between the end of February and the beginning of April. That is right. That is about right. Anyways. Who's my favorite Vocaloid? I like V Flower. I did actually kinda answer this on my debut. When I did the debut, I did go over some of my Vocaloids that I like the best, and of course V Flower was on there. I am, of course, a bit of a Miku enjoyer, but let's be real, who isn't? Miku and Kafu, yeah. Very, very good Vocaloids. I also like Una. What's her last name? Amachi? The eel one with the funny eel hat. I like her as well. She has a really good voice. Very good songs featuring that Vocaloid, Una. I think it is Una for the first name. I realize my birthday is in 42 days. Yippee! My birthday's probably about the same distance away. February 11th? February 11th? Remember the date? When is that exactly? Am I streaming on February 11th? I am looking at my calendar. Is that a Tuesday or a Friday? January 5th. Oh, the 11th is a Tuesday. The 11th is a Tuesday. That's a normal streaming day. That means I can't take holidays off of work and say it's for my birthday, though. That's a shame. Anyways, Una, Miku, Flower, those are some of my favorite Vocaloids. I like them. I think they have good voice. We're one day apart. Oh, wow, one day. 10th or 12th? The 12th. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to one of my coworkers. Now, we were the same age, technically. We actually went to high school together for like 1 year. Or maybe it was 1.5. I don't remember exactly how long. But I was talking to him, and where do we go with this? I mentioned that I'm probably older than him, technically. I'm probably technically older than him. And he said, he's like, okay, what's your birthday? And I said, February 11th. And he's like, haha, I'm the 10th. I'm older than you. I started calling him Grandpa, apparently. I don't remember calling him Grandpa, to be clear with you. I don't remember calling him Grandpa or old or anything. So you're 3 days away from Beido's birthday. My cousin is the 14th of February. So, the 14th of February, a Valentine's baby. Yeah. I share my birthday with Al Haytham from Genshin. Al Haytham was also born on February 11th. Interesting facts about Jojo. Al Haytham was also born on February 11th. Jojo shares a birthday with Al Haytham. Yeah, I do. I remember I got my birthday mail, and there was Al Haytham's birthday mail too, and I was like, oh wow, look at that. It's Al Haytham's birthday as well. Very fun, very fun. Anyways, 3 days away from Beido's birthday, yeah. Anyone else share birthdays with Genshin characters? I think I've asked this in the past, and I think everyone said they didn't. Oh well. We move on with the next question. What are your pulling plans for 5.3? What do you think of Lanyan? Al Haytham, yeah. um, what are my pulling plans? Main account, I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing with the main account exactly. Because there's no one I necessarily need. You share a birthday with Oron, yeah. But my closest one is Amber. Your closest birthday is Amber or Oron. No, because either 1 day apart or 3, so yeah. That's fine. Not everyone can share a birthday with anyone else. There's only like 60 Genshin characters, or isn't it like 80? There's only like 80 Genshin characters, so there's still more than half of the year that is not represented by any birthdays, so it makes sense that the majority of people don't share a birthday with Genshin characters. My dad was almost born on the same day as Bennett. Now that's an interesting little piece of trivia. That's an interesting little piece of trivia. Now, the simple fact to be born on February 29th. Honestly, there's a part of me that almost wishes that happened to me and my brother, because that would be so interesting. Twins born on February 29th of a year. I don't think the year that I was born was a leap year, though. So it would have been impossible. But that would have been pretty interesting. That would have been pretty interesting. Anyways, back to the question. Main account, I don't particularly have any plans for the main account. I will probably just save for this patch on the main account. I did say that I was going to try to get Ayaka's weapon, and until she reruns, I guess I'll be saving. It will depend if I try to get Shenhe or not. This might be one of my few chances to actually go out and get her, though. So I might try to get a hold of Shenhe. We'll have to see. And Lan Yan. First, Animo Shield. I don't know exactly what she does, but I think she's really cute. And she will be available on the, 4-star selector, I think. So I might acquire her. Because all the 4 stars from Leeway, I either have max constellations or I don't use them. So I wouldn't try to go get the constellations for. So that's probably it. Anyways, if that happened to me, I'd crawl back into the womb and be like, I ain't getting out of here till tomorrow. Your poor mother at that point, but you know what? I suppose fair. Okay, my birthday is February 12th, so my sister's is April 12th. Same day, different month. Interesting. My brother has the exact same birthday as me, but that's because we're twins. That's because we're twins. Yeah, twins are fun. Real. Wonder what the first meme of 2025 will be. Who knows? Who knows what the first meme of 2025 will be? Anyways, yeah. And the glasses only account because I keep getting distracted, but most likely skipping on the main account. Glasses only. I'm probably actually gonna try to get Baiju instead of Malvika. I'm not 100% sure at this point if we're even gonna count Malvika. Because, of course, she doesn't seem to be wearing her glasses all too much. Too much. So, yeah. We might be skipping Malvika for now. I'll be testing her out on my main account, and I'll be taking the time to look through and see if she has her glasses on much. And we'll decide from there. But probably going for Baiju on the Chronicle banner for the only glasses account. Yeah. And I don't know which 4-star I'm gonna select from the 4-star selector. I don't know which 4-star I'm gonna get there. Okay, first meme in my heart will be Jojo with the Jojo Siwa face. Lovely. Okay, move on. What's next? Somebody asked, will I pull Ganyu and Baiju in the same 10 pull during Chronicle? Will you pull Ganyu and Baiju in the same 10 pull during Chronicle? I take a little sip. Now, there's a part of me that wants to say most likely not, because, well, getting 2 5 stars is extremely rare. But, for the sake of the entertainment, absolutely, you are going to do it. You are going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's yours. I wish you the best of luck on pulling Baiju and Ganyu in the same 10 pull during Chronicle. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, it's my New Year's. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you, I suppose. Anyways. Yeah. I good luck getting your characters. I believe that you will absolutely be able to get both of them. Yippee. Yippee! Yippee! Yeah, something like that. What's the next one? What's the next one? How long have we been streaming? 15 minutes. Why are you so cute? Have a good night. Take care, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. Happy New Year to you, too. Yes, the nerd blessed you. Yes, I blessed. I give blessed. Anyways, yes, Happy New Year, of course, to everyone. I really appreciate you hanging out just for a little while and spending some of your New Year's Eve with me. So Happy New Year, Walls. What? Walls, what? Oh, I won't worry about it. Why are you so cute? Good question. I was just born like this. It's because Jojo is just born cute. Yeah. Jojo is just born cute. It happens. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, okay, bye. Bye-bye once again. Another bye. Yeah, no, I think I was just kind of born cute. It's in my genes. I got the cute genes. It's in my genes. Wait, there's a part of me that wants to say maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's Cutaline. Like those Maybelline commercials or whatever. Maybe it's Cutonium. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's Cutomium. If it wasn't here, I would be doing the Heels quest in Royal High. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming to visit me. And I hope that you can enjoy your Heels quest in Royal High later. We gotta laugh. What? Is that a weird? Is that weird? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, what else do we have? If you could go back to the past, would you do it? And what? And if you do, what would you do differently? Well, you see, for lore reasons, I have already gone back to the past. You understand that lore says that I am from a far out future where intergalactic travel was a thing. Intergalactic travel, holograms, that whole thing. I have already gone back to the past to become a VTuber. Now, if we are talking about going even further back to the past, what would I do differently? I don't know if I'd go back and if I'd actually do much differently, to be completely honest with you. If I was going to be answering this in the most serious manner possible, I don't think I would actually change all that much, or go back at all, because I don't have a perfect life or anything, but I'm pretty happy to where I'm at the moment. I'm pretty happy to where I'm at the moment, and everything I've done in the past kind of led me to this, to where I am, and I enjoy, and I kind of like where I am, and I don't know if I'd go back to change any of it, because you know, I'm content. I am happy. That's it. Nerdy, today my neighbor was shooting fireworks in their backyard. I hate them, by the way. And I said out loud, oh, the message got deleted. Message restricted. I was reading it. It's probably better that it got restricted. Don't ignore that one Zhao short. I was passed in... Wait. Don't ignore that one Zhao short. I went past in... Don't ignore that one Zhao short. I went past in 2020. Wait, what? Is that what you plan on not doing? If you go back in the past to not ignore some short? Interesting. Anyways, where was I going with this? Yeah. I don't know if I would change that much if I went to the past, yeah. I would, yeah. If I would go to the past, maybe I would go to the past, but I don't think I would try to change anything. Like I said, I do like where I am. It's not perfect, but I'm happy, so, why mess with that, I suppose? Yeah. Like, especially over this past year has been really, really great for me. Past year has been pretty great. Not gonna lie. It was a Zhao Genshin vid that said why you should join Genshin Impact, yeah? Yeah, back in 2020 when they were really serious on the advertising campaign on Genshin Impact. Well, I skipped it because I thought, what that? Yeah, I will delete that one embarrassing moment. I suppose there is a fair argument for deleting that one embarrassing moment, but I'm gonna keep all my embarrassing moments because they'll probably make good stories if I could actually remember them. If I could actually remember them. Can I think of any particularly embarrassing moments at the moment, huh? No. Embarrassing moments only ever really come to haunt you when you're trying to go to sleep. Next question. You want to move on to the next question? Good call. I have a riddle. What is spelled with 4 letters, sometimes spelled with 9 letters, but never spelled with 5 letters? I don't like riddles, to be clear. I saw the I have a riddle part and I was like, oh boy, I'm in for it now. What is spelled with 4 letters and sometimes spelled with 9 letters, but never spelled with 5 letters? What? Oh my god, they deleted the Heels quest? What? The Heels quest was deleted? Okay, I don't know. I'm terrible at riddles. 4 letters. Jojo. I think Nerdy has 5 letters in it. 4 and 5 are 9. Or 4 and 5 are 9 letters. Nerdyjojo. The answer is Nerdyjojo, and if that's not the right answer, I am sorry. But technically, I suppose that's also spelt with 5 letters. I don't know. 19 and 9, maybe. Oh! 19 and 9. 19th and 9. I don't know. I don't know either. And then I didn't see the other message, or I saw it, but I didn't read it. And then I saw the one you just sent. It's like, then I almost got crushed by a bus, and I was about to read it without any context, and I was like, what is going on here? When I was in Italy, I was walking with my family and I was so tired I accidentally followed a different person. And then I almost got crushed by a bus. That is quite the story. I googled it. It's true. I don't think it's right. Google it. True. I don't think it's right. You know, the riddle 19th and 9 maybe? Oh wait. Are we getting an answer? Are we getting an answer? I don't know. I don't like riddles. I just realized it's being literal. Yeah. What is spelled with 4? Oh, 4. Sometimes spelled with 9 letters, but never spelled letters. I can't wait for mine, so you can guess mine right away. Okay, well. I just realized it's being literal. Nerdy, I'm offended. I'm sorry. Riddle? Like, okay, I can barely spell, to be honest with you. Spelling is something that I struggle heavily with. So when people ask me questions, anything to do with written language, I struggle a lot. What is spelled with 4 letters? Sometimes spelled with 9 letters. Letter. But never spelled with 5 letters. What is 4 letters? Sometimes 9 letters, never 5 letters. No, you didn't offend me. My neighbors offended me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. But either way, I am telling the truth. I've always struggled with stuff like this. I have absolutely no idea. What's 4 letters? Sometimes 9 letters, never. Oh! What is 4 letters? Sometimes is 9 letters. And never is spelled with... Oh! W-H-A-T, 4 letters. Sometimes that's 9. And then never is spelled with 5. Oh, I get that. No, I was never good with riddles or spelling. I can't spell either, yeah. I struggle with spelling. It is something that I struggled with since I was little. Like, little. I was teased about it in school. I hated spelling tests. They gave us a spelling test basically every week, and oh boy, it was my least favorite part of the week. We do it on Monday, and then by Friday, we were expected to get better. We were expected to get better results, and I don't think I ever did. Oh, I hated that. I hated that so much. I have spelling drama. If somebody asks me to spell something, I can't. Trauma. Not drama, trauma. I have spelling bee trauma. Yeah. It's just telling you how many letters are in the word. Yeah, I did get that after your other message. It is. See, I don't have the logical thinking to think of this stuff. People who can do this impress me so much because I do not have the logic for that. I struggle with spelling. I struggle with just logic in general sometimes. Oh no. Anyways, will anyone help you by taking the blame for committing crime? No. I suggest not doing that. Anyways, I'm drinking boba tea again. I had the wrong glasses when I was younger, so I couldn't really see, so I never got taught because I couldn't see the board. Yeah. That wasn't a problem with me. I didn't need glasses right away, but, I don't know. I I will admit that there is definitely something wrong with my brain. The school didn't realize until I was in the 6th grade when they started noticing me slowing down and not being able to keep up at all. Like, I was doing okay until 6th grade, but once 6th grade came along, I started to really, really struggle in terms of performance, especially with reading and writing. So they did a test. They did a test. Now, this wasn't able to properly diagnose me with anything, but the teacher who was doing it was the special educations teacher. So she worked with a lot of kids in the past, and she recommended a lot of things that were supposed to help me, get better with spelling and whatnot, and just being able to keep up. So I definitely think that there's something wrong, but I haven't been properly diagnosed with anything, so I can't say anything. But if people ask, I usually say it's like I have some kind of learning disability. I don't know what it is. There's something going on in there. I struggle with reading and writing. It is something I struggle with. I used to not be able to tell my D's and B's apart. I spelt my name wrong a couple times. Nerdyjojo. There's a D in that. And when I'd sign my homework and whatnot, there was one time where instead of writing nerdy, I accidentally put a B there, and the teacher read it. And the teacher read it with a B, and that was kind of embarrassing, and everyone laughed at me, and I have trauma. Anyways, Pat claimed self-defense. They emotionally abused you. Your problem, you were born with one eyeball smaller than the other one, so that is something. That is something. I didn't know that was a thing. It's nothing wrong with you. You're just, if you're okay, you're right. You're right. There is technically nothing wrong, or it's not wrong to be disabled. That's probably the best way to put it. It's not wrong. It's just, it's different. I kind of actually want to go and actually, see somebody and get some kind of proper diagnosis so I know what it is. Yeah. That is something that I've been thinking about. It's like I've always struggled with this, but I've never done. I got some extra help in school because they noticed that I was struggling, and they gave me this it was an independent education plan, which allowed me to ask for additional time on assignments and tests and stuff, and asked to get a scribe to read and write things out for me. I also was able to ask especially to use the computer for projects and whatnot if I wanted to. Oh, forgot the U. It's supposed to be I. Yeah. Is your real name Nerdy Joel? Nerdy Jonini? No. My real name is Nerdyjojo. My real name is Nerdyjojo. Specsavers collab could help you. Specsavers collab. Bye Jojo. Limited edition specs at Specsavers. Actually, we were walking around. Me, my mom, and brother, we went to a mall in not the biggest city around, but a bigger city. We went into the city, and we went and walked around the mall, and I saw Specsavers, and I thought about the Discord server, and I was like, ha ha ha, that's funny. Can we move on to the next question? Yes, we can. We probably should. This new year, what is the single most thing that you would like to achieve? most important thing that I would like to achieve in 2025? That is a good question, and I will be talking more about that. I think the most important thing that I want to achieve in 2025 is keeping up a consistent upload schedule and maybe improve in terms of editing. Maybe not quality, because I think I do pretty good quality edits overall. But maybe improve my style to make it a little bit easier to edit, so it doesn't take me quite as long to make new videos. Because of course, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I take it generally, for my videos, I generally take around 4 weeks. It's not all spent on editing. Like, the first 2 weeks is usually gathering all the clips and stuff I need, and then the third week is figuring out the script and timeline of what I want exactly, you know, the hook and stuff like that. And then the fourth week is usually me editing. So hopefully it would be nice if I could get to the point where maybe it only takes 3 weeks, 2 weeks of that, and then 2 weeks of edit, or 1 week of editing and stuff. Figure that out. Thing I want to achieve most is just keeping a good schedule. Something that is comfortable for me to, you know, as an adult who has to work a job as well as this and stuff like that. Anyways, flex my wand. You're now Jojo. Siwa, not nerdy. But I like being nerdy. Can you at least put the nerdy back? Anyways, and I would buy those glasses. They'll be great glasses. They'll be great glasses. They'll be green and shiny and pretty. They'll be great. I want to watch JoJo streams the best I can, and JoJo, when you get big and famous, please don't forget us. I don't expect that I'm going to get to be a huge VTuber. I don't expect that I'm going to get huge, to be honest with you. I don't think I will. It's not easy to say what points I will get to in this, but I definitely will. I don't think I'm gonna get to the point of being huge. Or maybe I will, I don't know. But I promise I'll try not to forget. I'll try not to forget. You guys were some of the first to really give me a chance. And you guys spend so much time watching my videos and my streams, and I really appreciate that, honestly. I cannot thank you more. I cannot thank you more. I really appreciate all the time you guys spend on my channel. It means a lot, actually. I cannot make any promises, but I do believe that I will remember the people who gave me my first chance. I will actually admit that the first person, I still remember the username of the first person that really chatted in my Twitch chat when I just started as a face cam. Their username was a Nana a Moose on Twitch. They were the first person that really chatted in my Twitch stream, and I still remember them. I don't remember a ton, but they were the first person to give me a chance, and all of you guys are also giving me a chance. Also, for those of you who are active in the Discord server, it's going to be kind of hard to forget you guys, because you guys are just there. You guys are just always there. Anyways, yeah, that is that. Okay. My professional diagnosis from an optician was that I was too much of an iPad kid. The blue light made maybe red, green, color blindness. So Christmas is a fun time for me. Lol. I mean, you could thank me by giving me all your mortal possessions. I am supposed to be taking all of your mortal possessions, though. I suppose we can share the mortal possessions, though. I suppose we can share the mortal possessions. Anyways, I think I'll just switch on to the next question. How do you feel the audience you got in 2024 aligns with your target audience? That's a good question, actually. I think you guys align pretty well overall. When I was figuring out what my target audience was for the channel, I kind of looked at myself and I said, I am my target audience. and when I look at my analytics, it's like the vast majority of people fall into, you know, my age group. Also, the vast majority of you are female as well. Which I was surprised about. Like, I know there are men in the community, males in the community, you know? But I was expecting, you know, being a female VTuber, that I'd have a slightly larger male audience than a female one. But most of y'all are ladies, so that was a bit of an unexpected. Jojo, I had a really sore throat and I couldn't really eat well for 2 days, so I kind of starved because it really hurts, and I had a sore throat going to the pyramids, but I have watched your vids and it made it feel good. Better. I do not claim that my videos have medicinal effects, but there is a chance. No, I'm kidding, but that's good to see. Okay, there is one dude, there is one female girl supporting girls, yeah. I'm not complaining. I love all y'all. I love all of you. I really appreciate everyone. But I was a little surprised when I was looking at my analytics. I mean, it's only like 52 to like 48 or something. It's not like a huge difference between boys and girls or men and women, but I was a little surprised. I thought it would go I thought it would be a little different, but I'm not complaining, honestly. Seems like gender ratios varies from VTuber to VTuber. Sometimes as the big ones, like from Hololive, tend to have more male. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was a little bit expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting to like pull in Hololive audiences, because clearly they're Hololive audiences. But I was like, I know that the primarily VTuber or corporate VTubers who are female have primarily male audiences, and I was like, I kind of expect that I will be getting that. And even as a facecam streamer, I was kind of expecting to get mostly a male audience. Or when I was doing facecam or whatever. But I'm not complaining, because like I said, I love all of you. The people who sit in chat, it's always so much fun to have you guys here. You don't know the suffering, or I should say, I no longer know the suffering of expecting that I go live to absolutely nobody. Because there was like a good 2 year period where I was lucky if I had like one person chatting a little bit. I'm very, very happy where things have come. Yeah. Also, I miss the, I am not a Patricia, I am the Patricia. The Patricia. Also, I'm a male, not here for the simping. I'm here for the girls and the gays, lol. The girls and the gays. The girls and the gays. Because we love the girls and the gays. We love everyone. To be clear, we love everyone. You can be straight, you can be men, you can be girls, you can be gay, you could be trans or non-binary, finies. Whatever you guys need, honestly. Live your best lives. I guess we could share moral possessions. I'll give you chewed up gum in exchange for your... What? Can I at least get a non-chewed piece of gum? Just saying. Just saying. Like, if I'm gonna give you that, can I at least get a non-chewed up piece of gum? What is your target audience? Were you going for a mixed audience? Well, I didn't have necessarily a specific... Okay, well, target audience. Like I said, I was going for targeting people very much like myself. So in terms of age range, I was going from like mid-teens to mid-20s was kind of like the range that I thought that I was going to bring in. People who had a bit of a time to spare, just wanted to sit and relax and chill for a bit. That was kind of the target audience that I had in mind, and I feel like my target audience covers that pretty well, generally. Anyways, yeah. In terms of gender, I did expect to have a little bit more of a male-leaning audience because, you know, I was like, generally female VTubers usually bring in slightly larger female audience or male audience, and I was like, that seems like a fair thing to think about, but I'm not surprised, or I'm not complaining because I am happy that I have anyone here, to be honest. I am happy that I have an audience. We can say that. Trans, I'm here. You are here. Trans, welcome. Welcome, trans enjoyers. Transition enjoyers. I don't know. Do trans people actually enjoy the transitioning process? I feel like that's not an easy process to go through. I feel like there's a lot going on. I'm a rainbow asexual unicorn. Absolutely allowed. Absolutely valid. You don't get Dory because you already have me. You didn't get Dory because you already have me. And no, I wanted to chew the gum. Now give me your... Oh, geez. I don't think I had much of a choice. Let's move on to the next question. If you had to pick between fighting a dinosaur or 5 Canadian geese, which one would you pick and why? Now, this was actually one of the questions I was really excited about. This is either a fellow Canadian who put this in. Okay, it's probably only a fellow Canadian who put it in. Any of you from Canada or not, it doesn't really matter, but Canadian geese are not necessarily known for being particularly friendly, mostly when they have young with them. They're not necessarily known for being particularly friendly. So, fighting a dinosaur or 5 Canadian geese? The question, it is, but I saw it and I was like, yes, this is kind of exactly what I wanted. I don't know who put this in, but I am so happy that they did it. I am personally trans-identified. I haven't transitioned and I have no plans for it. But from what I heard, it isn't a bad process. Well, I wouldn't imagine it would be a bad process, but I wouldn't imagine it would be easy either. Like, lots of stuff going on, but that is everyone's choice. You can be trans-identifying, trans-presenting, but you don't actually have to go all out. If you don't want to go all out, that's fair too, honestly. I picked dinosaur because I just like to be a bunch of bones buried in the ground. Nobody's said it had to be alive. Yeah. That's what I was thinking when I first saw it. Is like, I picked the dinosaur because dinosaurs are extinct. Like, as long as you're not actually messing with Canadian geese, they're quite tame. Like, I'm still not advocating going up and trying to pet a goose. Don't do that. Don't try to pet a Canadian geese. Not a bad idea, but dinosaurs are extinct, so that's the easy pick. That's the easy pick. This was such a great question. What about you guys? I feel like everyone here is gonna say dinosaurs because They're extinct. It's so off the box, off the wall, and I love it, honestly. Is it a geese or swan? Which one are protected by the monarchy? Swans. Swans are protected by... I'm assuming swans are protected by the monarchy. I know they're a protected species in Canada. I don't know if it is the monarchy that said we're protecting the swans or someone else. Or if it was the government, but it's definitely the swans. It's definitely the swans. Off topic, but Dory C1 should be the second charge on her skill. It'd be much better for you to have her so it's much better for her passive. Yeah, very off topic, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Dinosaur is the easy choice, but in the off chance that we are saying dinosaurs are actually alive and they're not just a pile of bones in the ground, because we're gonna look at this from both sides. What's it called? If dinosaurs were alive, I feel like I would still pick the dinosaur, depending on, you know, what dinosaur it is. If it's T-Rex, you know, I'm going for the geese. I'm going for the geese. But, you know, if it's like a big brontosaurus or something, I think, if nothing else, I could avoid the brontosaurus well enough. Anyways, does Canada have a king or queen? Technically, we are part of the British monarchy still, so we recognize the King of Britain as our king, although he has pretty much no power here. Basically no power. He has basically no power here. The only thing he really does is he appoints a guy who's supposed to sit in our parliament, and then when parliament passes a law, whatever that might be, what was it? Oh geez, I saw the message and my brain got distracted. Right, King appoints a guy, and if the parliament passes a law, basically the king's appointed guy says, yep, sure, you can have that law. And it's not like he has any really sway. This guy just agrees to whatever, pretty much. He just sits in parliament as the king's representative, but whatever laws they pass, he just kind of agrees to, because that's how our parliament works. Ducks, geese, and swans all have sharp teeth. I'd prefer a pinch ash to punch ashes and bones. Yes, but now we are assuming that dinosaurs are alive. If dinosaurs were not alive, of course, dinosaurs, easy choice. But if dinosaurs were alive, if we were to say dinosaurs came back from the dead, they rise from the, they rise from the bones and ashes, I pick the geese. Unless it's like a giant brontosaurus, the one with the long necks, because I think I can avoid brontosaurus well enough. Is it strange that you have a phobia of ducks? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not a common one, but it's not like we can really say that much about it. It's people just be scared of things for some reason. Nothing wrong with being scared. Perfectly fair. King Charles enters Canada. It cold here, innit? It cold here, innit? And then the prime minister meets him and he's like, oh yeah, eh? It cold, eh? Yeah, it's cold, eh? Or it's cold. Or something like that. Canadians, nobody cares. No, I think Canadians also care if it's cold. Some of us, at least. I care if it's cold. I care if it's cold. But yeah, no, this was a fun question. I like this question. I didn't expect to get a question like this, but when I saw it, I was like, oh yes, someone gets it. Someone gets it. Okay, next question. Do you have any siblings? I've talked about this before. I have a twin. I have a twin. I gotcha. I have a phobia of drowning yet. I love video game water levels. I mean, water levels in a video game is very different than, you know, sitting at a lake. You know? I get that. I'm not saying, but that there is a pretty big difference between video game water levels and actual drowning. Okay. Drank more boba. Got a boba pearl that time. Yeah. Anyways, do I have any siblings? Probably someone putting it in, I guess. I don't know who. Didn't hear me ever talk about my brother. I have a twin brother, yes. And then we only have one more question, actually. Dogs or cats? Good question, good question. Dogs or cats? I've lived in houses that have both. I lived in houses that have both. They both have their goods and bad things about them. But I think I'd have to pick dogs. What about you guys? Dogs or cats? I think I'm the only one in my family that hates summer. They just be enjoying the sun. Meanwhile, I'll be slurring at it to go away, yeah. Well, I like the summer too, so, I guess we're not gonna get along. I'm a summer enjoying person. Dogs, cats, yeah. I like both. I like both, but I think I have a slight preference towards dogs. I miss my pupper. We had a pupper. She was a very old pupper. And she had to go on to a better place. But I loved my pupper, and I miss her dearly. She was a good girl. She was a good girl. But yeah, no, when I lived with cats, they were also nice. It was also nice living with cats. I lived with 2 cats while I was at my aunt's place while I was going to college. So when I went to college, oh wow, she went to college, amazing. When I went to college, I stayed at my aunt's, and she had 2 cats. A black and white one, and then a tortoiseshell, which is like brown, black, and red or orange. And I liked it. The black cat was a little more playful, and when I came home, I could take out my keys, and the cat would be sitting there, and I could play with the keys with the cat. And then the tan and orange one, or the tan and black one, the tortie, she would just sit on your lap all day and be very content doing that. I don't know. I like both of them. I like both of them. Notice how your credit card is missing? I didn't notice. I don't know where my credit card is at the moment. It's probably up with my wallet, but I cannot check because that requires me leaving stream. Now, Nerdy, check your pockets. Well, that's a sad thing. I didn't see that message first. I can check my pockets. I don't usually keep my credit cards in my pockets. I don't usually keep it in my pocket. Usually it's in my wallet, in my purse, upstairs, where it is hard to be found. Anyways, so that's kind of like the end of our this part. Of course, we have the questions tab, the Q&A. We didn't get a ton of questions in the Q&A, which is fine, but we have gotten, have you ever eaten eyebrows? I already answered that one as no. Arms, and I said, unless you count the ones on like gummy bears, no. Have you ever become a fruit with eyes? No. I have never been a fruit with eyes. And then also air, which I'm assuming they're asking if I eat air, and in which case I eat air regularly. Imagine the rest of the stream is just you playing Plagle Bass online. I don't know what that is, but no. Probably not. Anyways, how long has it been? An hour and 30 minutes. Jeez. Okay, also, by the way, I sold Herbal again. They haven't showed up this stream at all. Must be busy. Must be busy where they work. Anyways, so oh geez, I'm on the wrong slide. Okay. So I'm picking up my VTuber model and I'm gonna shrink down. Why is this? It should not be auto playing. What is going on? I am going to fix a thing. I am going to fix a thing. Automatic, turn it to manual. Okay. I'm trying to fix a thing, so, hopefully that will work. Anyways, so I did say that I would talk about the goals for my coming year and kind of a little go over of what I actually, you know, managed to successfully do over this year. A yearly recap, short little recap, as well as my goals for the coming year. The reason why they aren't here is because I found them a new home. I can't believe you found them a new home. A little chibi nerd. Seems less soulless. It's a menace. Yeah. You think it's cute? I worked hard on this little chibi nerd in the corner. I think she's really cute. Anyways, moving on from the little chibi nerd, which is very cute. So these were the goals that I had for 2020. Or 2024. So of course, 500 subs on my YouTube channel, which we absolutely blew past. That. One full-length video once a month. I did fail this goal. If it has a check mark, it means I passed it. If it has an X, I failed it. I only failed 2. When does downtime end again? I'm not sure what you mean exactly. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Anyways, yeah, so I failed two of my goals for this year, which was one full-length video once a month and a YouTube short. One YouTube short a week. I did end up failing those goals. Because in the summer, I needed to take... I ended up taking some time. I just wasn't feeling as ambitious as I wish I was. I guess we could say. I was struggling to create. I had some ideas, but I didn't really find any of them really working until I ended up doing the Only Glasses video. Anyways, so we failed 2 goals, reached Twitch affiliate, officially debut as a VTuber, fully monetized by the end of 2025. So, of course, this was a goal that I had. I planned on trying to get to the point of monetization by the end of 2025, but we also managed to blow past that point too. So, you know what? I will take it. Have a community meme, of course. Bald Jojo didn't come from somewhere. You guys decided to bald Jojo yourself. And improve video editing and audio, which is all stuff I'm very proud of. Maintenance ends in 2 hours. Oh, yeah. That's exciting. That is exciting. Assuming that they don't have any issues with getting everything up and running, though. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So those are my goals that I managed to reach this year, which I'm very proud of. So the next slide is, of course, my goals for 2025. So this one is different than the other one. So those were the goals that I completed. These are the goals that I hope to complete this year. So in terms of subscriber count, I'm hoping that we can get up to 4,000 subs by the end of this year. I think it might be doable. I thought about going for a smaller amount, but I was like, let's just go for a nice even number. Anyways, merch release. That is something that I want to try to do. I've been looking into things. I've been thinking about things that I could possibly do for merch. And it is something that I want to try at least. So, okay, well, Nerdy, I could sell you for a good price. 55% to you, 1.6%, or 58% to me, 1.6% to you. Okay, but where does the rest of that go? Which Honkai? Probably Honkai Star Rail, because that's the new one. That's the one that's actually really going. Anyways, so of course, merch release. I've been thinking about things that I might want to do for merch release. I'm not sure how we're gonna go about that yet, but it's something that I'm really interested in. I think it would be fun. At least a couple people have shown interest in the idea of having merch, and it's not gonna be easy. And if I do a merch release, it's probably gonna end up being relatively limited. If I do that, it's gonna probably end up being relatively limited. A full-length video once a month, so I'm not gonna worry about doing a ton of shorts. I think that's part of the reason why I ended up burning out during the summer months of this year, is because I was trying to do so much. I want to get back into shorts, as you can see down at the bottom, or near to the bottom. 40% goes to Pat. Sweden got 40% tax. Why do you think we're so happy, unlike the rest of Europe? I see. 40% to tax. That's a lot of tax. Anyways, right. New video, full-length video once a month. Currently, that's kind of the pace that I've been going on, and I'm going to try to stick with it. So that's that. I'd also like to try to do a subathon at some point. Have no idea how I'm doing that either. But subathon, also 3D streams. So that's something I'm also interested in dabbling around with, doing a little bit of 3D. Because 3D sounds fun. It sounds fun. Of course, get back into shorts. And this one is important. Defeat the squirrels once and for all. Defeat the squirrels once and for all. The squirrels need to be defeated. So we will be doing that. Hopefully. And of course, also, I want to broaden the horizons of the channel a little bit. So I'm going to hopefully find a chance to play Honkai Star Rail or ZZZ on the channel a little bit and make some content for those. I was thinking I do need to think about widening the channel appeal a little bit, because inevitable fact is Genshin is one day going to end, and that's very sad. So I'm looking forward a little bit to what other games Genshin players would also probably be quite interested in, because there's quite an overlap when it comes to Honkai and Genshin and ZZZ. What's your favorite Genshin character? Well, I main Ningguang. I think I like a lot of characters. I like Layla and Hazel. I also like Yoimiya. I like Yoimiya as well. Who else? Who else do I really like? Hmm, I like lots of the characters. Um, I feel like it'd be faster to say the ones that I don't like, that I don't particularly like. Like, Diona had never been really my favorite. So, played Infinity Nikki. Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of that recently. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what platforms it's available on. I have to figure out what platforms it's available on. Anyways, yeah. Oh, wait. There was a message. Alright, my chat disappeared on my PC, so I had to cancel my acceptance for a bit. I mean Chi-Chi and Yunjin. I do like Yunjin too, actually. As a Yoimi enjoyer, Yunjin is kind of like a must. She's kind of like a must on a Yoimiya team. If you have her C6. Not quite as good without the C6, but yeah, I do like Yunjin. Yeah. Anyways, welcome Cookies. Welcome Cookies. Do we have any more questions in the question thing? We got would you like to be a fruit with eyes? Would I like to be a fruit with eyes? To be clear, this is a message in the Q&A. Would I like to be a fruit with eyes? Do I get to pick what fruit with eyes that I am? I don't know. I don't hate the idea of being a fruit with eyes. I don't hate it. New VTuber concept. New VTuber concept, fruit with eyes. Not ever something that I really thought of, but why not? You know what? Let's just be a fruit with eyes. I have never been a fruit with eyes, but maybe I could be a fruit with eyes. Who cares? Live my best life. Isn't Candace better for Yoimiya? I don't really think so. I don't actually know what Candace fully does, but Yunjin C6 gives normal attacks a speed boost, and she also buffs specifically normal attacks. So in Yoimiya, she pretty much focuses on her normal attacks enhanced by her burst or her skill. So I feel, I don't know. If I'm using my Yoimiya team, there's a very, very good chance that I have Yunjin on the team. I don't know exactly what Candace does, to be completely honest with you. I only recently got her on my main account. Like, she was out for a very long time before I even got, like, one Candace. So I don't even really know what she does. I know she has a counter, kind of like Beidou, and I know she infuses Hydro onto certain weapons. Pole arms, swords, and claymores. But I don't actually know if she does anything else. What else she really does. Probs, and then built for Candace. So you built your Yunjin for Candace, I guess. My team is Chi-Chi, Nuvolette, Yunjin, and Layla. Interesting. Who's on the field attacking then? Because, like, Layla and Yunjin make sense because they both buff normal attacks. Um, Nuvolette. I'm assuming that's who you mean with Nuvi. I'm almost certain of that. Nuvolette doesn't really make sense because he likes to be on field and he does charge attacks for the most part, unless you're playing just a normal attack Nuvolette, which I suppose is perfectly fair. I don't know. My team is Yoi, Bennett, Singcho, and Noel. Looking to change over to a Milt team if I build Sitlali. Yeah. I used to use, for a very brief time, Noel as the main shielder on my account because I didn't really have anyone else. But she has now been switched over to a DPS build because, quite frankly, she is better at DPS than trying to be a dedicated shielder. Candace busts elemental damage built by normal attacks, and she applies Hydro at C6. Well, that sounds lovely, except the fact that I do not currently have C6. I think I have like a C1 on my Candace at best. Like I said, I got her probably like last month. I haven't had her for long. I haven't even touched her, honestly. I think she's still sitting at level 1. Candace gives a percentage buff, damage buff, unlike Yunjin flat buff. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to test it out to see. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to wait until I have her C6 because it feels like she needs her C6. Then again, I run her with Singcho anyways. Singcho and Layla are the other 2 spots on the team. So maybe I could just build her and try it out. Because Singcho applies plenty of Hydro on his own, so I don't really have to worry about that. Chi-Chi healer, Nuvolette with Yunjin is good. Layla does shield, yeah. I'm just confused. Because my only thing is Yunjin doesn't buff, what's it called? Charge attacks. And that's kind of like Nuvolette's bread and butter. If you're using Nuvolette, you're probably using his charge attacks, which seems weird to me, but in the end, it is your team, and maybe it is super meta, and I just don't know. I don't own Nuvolette, so I don't actually know. Also, I don't own Chi-Chi either, so I have no idea. I might just be straight up very, very wrong. I might just straight up be very, very wrong. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna look to see if there's any more questions added to the Q&A. Okay, for those of you who are interested, I'll leave the Q&A up for a couple more minutes. So if you have any questions you want to throw in there, please throw them in there now. I will close the Q&A. Okay, but you should build Dory. I will probably build Dory. Especially on the Only Glasses account, when I get her. I have C6 on main. I would sure love to transfer all 6 of those constellations over to my... to the Only Glasses account. Having a C6 character on that account probably will be nice. It will probably be very nice. Anyways, yeah, so, I don't know where it's going with that, but, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for what comes. 2025, I hope it will be another really good year. And for those of you who have already celebrated, of course, Happy New Year's to all of you. I can't wait for, to see what comes in the new year. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the questions. How to build Ningguang? I'm glad you asked because I am a certified Ningguang main. Q&A, how to build Ningguang? It really depends on how you want to use her. If you're gonna build her for an on-field DPS, I would suggest Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods for her artifact set. And then if you have it, Sacred Prayers to the Lost Winds is good, but Witsif can also be quite nice, or the Battle Pass Catalyst Solar Pearl, if you're willing to spend money on her. What else is there? Yeah, C3, C2, C3, and C6 are nice to have. Well, okay, I guess it's C2 and C6 are kind of her best constellations. C2 will automatically oh geez, what's it called? If you use her skill, her Jade Screen, and then you use her burst will eat up the Jade Screen, but her C2 will reset the cooldown on that if a Jade Screen is broken. What else is there? Oh geez. Ningguang main, having trouble explaining Ningguang. Yeah. Generally what I do, I use her skill. You have to run through her Jade Screen. You have to run through her Jade Screen to get the additional 12% geo damage bonus. I should head out. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for hanging out and spending a little bit of your time here. Please tell me you ascended glasses only world level. Not recently. Not recently. I have not ascended it recently. We're stuck at AR 45. I'm sorry. Sorry. Because there was a couple weeks where I wasn't making much progress on the account. I was basically just only doing my daily commissions and stuff. And that was at least mostly because that's... A part of it was that's what all I had energy for at one point. Was to just do the daily commissions. Yeah. We have not ascended the glasses only world recently. We'll probably do that soon. If I had to guess, I think episode 7 is where we're gonna probably ascend it again. Last time I checked on there was over 100k built up. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll get all of that after I ascend, and I'll probably get up to like AR 50 some. I won't worry about it. Don't worry too much. Don't worry too much. Yeah, also, I have Solar Pearl R3, and I want to give it to her when I get Miko's signature. Yeah. And I wish you good luck on getting Miko's signature. Her signature weapon. That would be nice to have. Yeah. No, Solar Pearl is good on her. That was the first weapon that I had on my Ningguang when I was using her. She has graduated from Solar Pearl to Prayers of the Lost Wind, which is also a very good catalyst and gives the similar buffs, but not the same buffs, I guess. It's crit rate. It's crit rate. It's a little more crit rate. We won't worry about the specifics too much, but that is that question. Is there another question? No. I'm going to end the Q&A now. I'm going to end the Q&A. So the Q&A has it has officially ended. And I'm probably going to end the stream soon. Now, technically, it's not New Year's where I am. It's not New Year's where I am. It is currently... Actually, it's only 8 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock. But, yeah, probably just gonna end the stream pretty soon, I'm thinking, quite possibly. Because I did everything we really needed to do. Is she mainly a charge attack damage dealer, or does she do mix NA damage? So Ningguang, she does do pretty good charge attack, but you are going to want to mix in the normal attacks in there. So the thing about Ningguang is she creates Star Jade. So whenever her normal attack does damage to an enemy, she will create a Star Jade, and those will float around her back. And after you what's it called? Or when you use a charge attack, if she has a Star Jade, she will use no stamina on the charge attack, and then she will also what's it called? She will also use the Star Jades as additional projectiles with her charge attack. Okay, so you're going to do charge attack damage, but you are also going to mix in those normal attacks. You are also going to mix in those normal attacks so that you can get those stamina cost-free charge attacks. Lost Prayers of the Sacred Winds is 30 crit rate, 600 attack, and the buffs attack speed. I use it on Wario, but I can't beat Wario bosses, so I don't use him. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't have, I guess it's not Wario, it's Worsley. I don't have him. I wouldn't mind having him. Minus C5, shame. I need to choose Lan Yan on Lantern Right. What is a great team? So the team that I used to use was Zhang Li, Bennett, Xiangling, and Ningguang. That's the team that I would usually use. But recently I have been switching out Zhang Li with Shalonen, who is also very good. So the team is Shalonen, Bennett, Zhang Ling, and Ningguang. You only really need the extra elements, as in like Pyro, if you're going to be running her with Nighttime Whispers, which kind of relies on her having crystallized shields. You don't need to worry about that team as much if you're going to would Farina, Mika, Ningguang, and Shalonen work? Absolutely. Farina is a good option for Ningguang. And with Farina, you could also get away using the Marachose's Hunter set on her. It's a bit of a, what's it called? Oh, jeez. It's, Farina is also a good option. That is a very good team that you could also use her on. And like I said, if you have her with a Farina team, you can use the Marachose's Hunter set, which is also a good option. Not gonna lie, your Ningguang team would also be a bomb AF Navia team. Yeah, I know. If I had, Mika? Isn't he a physical support? Okay, well, the thing about Mika is the only reason you're using Mika in that team is his team-wide healing. You're not using him for his support for physical DPS. You're using him as just a team-wide healer. Technically, if you really wanted to, you could throw Jean in there. You could probably even throw Barbara in there if you wanted. Mika's just there for the full party-wide healing. Mika can heal and attack speed increase up to... Yeah, I forgot about the attack speed. He can also increase attack speed as well. Yeah. If it wasn't a Farina team, Mika wouldn't make any sense there, but he absolutely makes sense in a Farina team. Because he has that nice party-wide healing. That, quite frankly, was probably one of the things to really save Mika when you think about it. Like, he was very unliked on release, which you can't necessarily blame because other than Eula, there really wasn't a ton of super great physical DPSs. Like, they've had other characters who do physical DPS. But physical, even with Eula, was always a little bit of a I wouldn't want to say disappointment, but it was never necessarily the strongest option. And with Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and, you know, the way the game has developed, physical was struggling. It is still struggling. And Mika being the dedicated physical support, he also got a lot of that flack because physical just didn't do fantastic. Just wasn't necessarily a fantastic team to be running in most cases. Like, it had its uses, but it was never really ever going to be your best option in most cases. So yeah, that but when Farina came out, a lot of people were like, anyone who can do a party-wide healing is going to be good with Farina. And of course, Mika, he came with a party-wide healing with his burst, so yeah, that kind of saved Mika from being completely useless. I don't want to say he's completely useless because, of course, there are physical DPS enjoyers, and you know what? That is perfectly fair. It's perfectly fair. I do want to, like, have a physical DPS team just so that if I feel like just batting something around with a big sword for a bit, I can. Because most physical DPSs, let's be real, most of them are claymores. One day I'll do Xinyan, Mika, Farina, and Rosaria and Abyss. Yeah. Honestly, probably not an awful team, all things considered. Not an awful team. No. I hope that when you do get to that point, that you enjoy and you have a good team. Yeah, but no, it makes sense. Mika makes sense with Farina. He also makes sense with Eula, but more sense with Farina. Has anyone actually tried a Farina, Mika, and Eula team? Does Eula actually, or Eula work with Farina? What does Farina buff? Damage bonus, doesn't she? For damage. Xinyan, do Xinyan as a physical DPS. I love her. Yeah. I was considering it for a while. I don't know. I really do need to start building some of my old characters again. I've kind of just been focusing on the same ones for a long time. Yeah, there's a lot of characters I want to build, but I just haven't been building them. My resin hasn't been put up to anything good. I think Eula works with Farina. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of almost want to try that. Yeah. I don't know. Surely it's not a bad team, at least. What else is there to say? I don't know. Maybe we could just switch over back to the just chatting screen, because I do think we're about done. You can all agree Bloodstained Chivalry is useless. I have a pretty good Bloodstained Chivalry piece, though. I have a very nice crit rate circlet on that set, though. It's always gonna end up being a off piece, but I have a pretty nice circlet on that set. that I was getting while I was farming for Noblesse. Because, you know, there's a lot of characters who want Noblesse, and this was before it was in the strong box, so you have to farm for it. Yeah. Yeah. Recently managed to convert a stream from having Xinyan as their least favorite to wanting to build her. Yeah, I think you mentioned that recently. I think you mentioned that a couple streams ago. I mean the set bonuses. I don't remember exactly what it does, but I understand what you're saying, because it is a physical set, and then the 2-piece cavalry and Pyrrhic Flame is actually best on Xinyan. Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting a little stuffed up, not gonna lie. As in, like, sinuses are sniffly. Yeah. I don't know. I want to build all the characters, pretty much. Except for the ones that I leave at level 1 for the sake of just doing big numbers at level 1. I like doing big numbers at level 1. My best is a 100k level 1 Gaming skill. On the Cryo Regispine. Did big damage. I'm a build DPS Lanyan. Yeah. Do it. And when you're done building them, put their put it in the Genshin build section so we can see it. Pale Flame is so much better. Bloodstained 4 pieces for nobodies. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I know what I should say I know is that I know that everyone says Pale Flame for your physical DPS. I don't remember what Bloodstain even does, or Bloodstain 4-piece even does. It has something to do with physical, I'm sure, but physical is really struggling, as we have mentioned several times. Like, not that physical DPSs can't do big damage. It's just they don't have the same ability to proc reactions to get even bigger damage. Yeah, it's sad, but whatever, we won't worry about that. Yeah, so that was fun. Anyways, to everyone who spent their time here, I really appreciate it. I am so happy to have all of you here. I had a great time. This was a fun stream, and I hope you guys also enjoyed it, at least a little bit. At least a little bit. I mean, the fact that at least some of you are still here, that tells me that you didn't hate the time that you spent here. As a Xinyan, I need to build Rosaria. Yeah. I built Rosaria. I only got her to the 4th Ascension because that's kind of all she really needs. She only really needs up to the 4th Ascension because that's when she starts giving you crit rate. Get her to her 4th Ascension and then give her a ton of crit rate and you're good to go. Also C6, of course. Bloodstain gives you a free no damage charge attack after you kill someone. That is actually pretty bad. I didn't realize it was that. I mean, if you're just going for a 2-piece Bloodstain to get the physical and something else. Yeah, Ningguang does have that in her base kit, but if she has a Star Jade, she doesn't need to defeat any enemies to activate that. She just needs to hit them with a normal attack. She doesn't even need to hit an enemy with a normal attack. Did you know? Maybe you guys did know this, but Ningguang's Star Jades can be made if you just use her normal attack to break a rock in the overworld. If you just use her normal attack on a rock in the open world, just any rock, any of the mineable ores, she will get a Star Jade from that. She will legit get a Star Jade from that. And I don't think they disappear until you take her off field. I think she just keeps those Star Jades like indefinitely until you take her off field. So yeah. Ningguang is great. Yeah, anyways. Thank you all who came out and spent a little bit of your time here. I really do appreciate all of you being here today. It is so great to have you all here. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because I enjoyed the stream. And I wish you all such a happy, happy new year. And with that, I officially say farewell, bye-bye, goodbye, bye.